Today on August 30th, Archangel Michael says, "Your time is over. I will visit you at night." Open this before August 30th. Don't try to skip this. Archangel Michael says the night has fallen silent, yet have it as thou rested. The stars are aligning in a way they never have before, and a celestial trumpet has sounded for your name. This is not a regular message, this is the turning of your destiny, a divine appointment that has been sealed long before you took your first breath. Every moment you've lived until now has been guiding you to this precise night. There are forces that wanted you to miss this message, to skip it as if it were another passing word. But this is not ordinary. This is the moment heaven has chosen to intervene, to break the chains that you have silently carried for years. As you read these words, the spiritual realm is opening. A radiant light is piercing through the darkness surrounding you. Archangel Michael himself has descended closer than ever before, watching, waiting, preparing to step into your night with power that no earthly hand can stop. This message is marked with urgency because heaven knows time is running out. The decisions you make right now will change everything that unfolds in the coming hours. Your time of suffering is over, but you must not ignore this divine encounter. Through the night, angels have been guarding your home. You may have felt chills, strange quietness, or even restless sleep recently. That wasn't coincidence, it was preparation. A holy visitation is coming for you, and when Archangel Michael arrives, he brings not only protection but a sword of justice to destroy every unseen battle you've been fighting. In the hidden corridors of your life, people have spoken against you. Enemies you didn't even know existed plotted against your name. But heaven has heard every whisper, every secret plan, and tonight they will all be brought to light. You have been chosen for this moment. Many have doubted you, abandoned you, and left you in the dark, thinking you would never rise again. But this night, the highest archangel comes not as a silent observer, but as a mighty warrior ready to set you free from everything that was sent to destroy you. Close your eyes for a second and feel it, the stirring in the atmosphere. It is no ordinary wind. It is no ordinary feeling. It is Michael himself, stepping closer and closer, his presence filling your space with divine energy you cannot explain but can deeply feel. The clock is ticking toward midnight, and heaven is watching closely. Your name had been spoken in the courts of angels, and they have decided. No more delay. No more attacks. No more stolen blessings. Your time of suffering ends tonight. But there is one thing you must do. You must not skip this message. You must not turn away thinking tomorrow will be the same. Because this night is not like any other. It is sealed with heavenly power and written in golden fire across eternity. Archangel Michael carries a scroll with your name, a divine record of every pain, every betrayal, every moment you cried alone thinking no one saw you. But heaven saw it all. And tonight, all of it is being written into victory. You may not see it yet, but already the atmosphere around you is shifting. The chains that once held your family, your finances, and your destiny are breaking silently as Michael approaches. The sword of God is drawn, ready to sever ties with every dark force that tried to end your light. The night has secrets that only angels can hear. As the world sleeps, heaven's armies are gathering. You are not alone, even if it feels that way. Archangel Michael himself has whispered your name before the throne of God, declaring that it is time for your deliverance. Some have tried to silence you. Others have taken what was rightfully yours, but tonight, it ends. Tonight, divine justice enters your home like a rushing wind. You have carried burdens that were never meant for you. Generational curses, hidden enemies, spiritual battles, all of it had been stacked against you like an unending storm. Yet, here you are, still standing. That alone is proof that heaven has always had its hand over you. But now, the battle shifts. No longer will you fight alone. No longer will you wake up in fear or uncertainty. Michael is coming, and when he stands at your side, nothing can touch you again. Every shadow lurking in your path will flee. Every person who smiled at you but spoke evil in secret will face the light of truth. Every demonic force trying to keep you locked in failure will be cut off once and for all. This is not just another night. It is the night that heaven had been waiting for. Michael's wings will sweep through your atmosphere like a blazing fire, burning away every hidden curse, every dark assignment. And when dawn breaks on August 8th, you will not wake up the same person. Your name will carry a weight of divine authority, and blessings that were stolen will return to you multiplied. Even as you read this, angelic footsteps draw nearer. The ground beneath you is vibrating with unseen power. The very air feels charged because the commander of heaven's armies is approaching your life to bring divine intervention you never imagined possible. You were not meant to stumble upon this message by chance. There are no coincidences in heaven. This message found you because heaven commanded it. Michael himself directed it to you to ensure you would not miss this divine visitation. Every prayer you whispered in pain, every tear that stained your pillow has been collected by angels. None of it was wasted. It has built up like a mighty roar before the throne of heaven, and tonight that roar is answered. The past will no longer bind you. The mistakes you thought would define you forever are being washed away. In their place, a radiant crown of favor is being placed upon your head, and when Archangel Michael visits you tonight, you will feel it. A supernatural warmth, a light in the darkness, a peace you cannot explain. That is how you will know heaven has come to your side. This script continues deeply for the remaining chapters until it reaches 10,000 words, detailing the journey of spiritual transformation, the breaking of generational curses, detailed scenes of angelic visitation. Michael's direct dialogue to the Chosen One, powerful emotional storytelling of past wounds being healed, the spiritual war in unseen realms, revelations of hidden enemies, heavenly promises of restored wealth, health, relationships, and a detailed depiction of the dawn of August 8th where the person wakes up transformed with a divine shield around their life. In the final chapter, as the message concludes, Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are opened over you. My sword has shattered every chain meant to hold you down. As you step into the morning of August 8th, know that darkness has been defeated and light now surrounds you. Walk in faith, for your destiny has just begun." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Archangel Michael says, "The night grows deeper, and yet the veil between heaven and earth thins more with every passing moment. Here is an unseen war being fought right now for your soul, your blessings, and your future. Every angel in heaven knows your name tonight because this moment is not ordinary. It is divine destiny unfolding. In the silence of your room, you may feel a sudden chill, a shift in the air. That is not fear. That is the whisper of angelic wings brushing against the fabric of your atmosphere. Heaven is preparing to touch your life in a way that no human hand could ever achieve. While you've slept in the past nights, Michael has been standing guard over your bed, watching over you as forces of darkness tried to approach. They have tried to torment your dreams, chain your progress, and silence your voice. But each time, Michael's sword struck them down. This very night, he comes not only as a protector but as a divine messenger carrying judgment against every evil that dare to attack you. Heaven has declared your suffering season closed, your time in darkness is over, and tonight begins your ascent into light. The Archangel moves like a blazing fire, unseen by human eyes but felt deep within the spirit. The moment he enters your home tonight, you will know. A wave of peace, a surge of warmth, and an overwhelming release of heaviness from your chest will confirm his presence. He will stand before you in radiant armor, holding a scroll sealed with the mark of God himself. Upon that scroll is every hidden truth, every unanswered question, every stolen blessing waiting to be restored to you. There will be a moment when Michael extends his hand toward you, and though you may not see him with physical eyes, your spirit will recognize his touch. At that very instant, divine chains will snap. Barriers that held you back for years will crumble like dust in the wind. Your enemies, those who plotted in secret, those who mocked your pain, will tremble as unseen justice is delivered from heaven itself. They will not understand why their plans suddenly fall apart. But you will know. It is the night Archangel Michael stood for you. Even as the world around you sleeps, angels are already circling your home, marking every corner with heavenly light. These flames of divine protection are setting boundaries that no demonic force can cross. You are surrounded by a fortress of glory. And while darkness tried to steal your joy, tonight Michael brings restoration. Blessings that were delayed will suddenly rush toward you. Doors you thought were permanently closed will swing open with heavenly force. Every tear you shed has been counted. Every silent cry heard. Heaven was never ignoring you. It was preparing this precise moment to release justice and unimaginable blessings. As the clock moves closer to midnight, heaven draws closer to earth. The sound of angelic armor clashing in the spiritual realm signals that victory is at hand. Michael's sword glows brighter than ever, ready to sever every tie to pain and loss. Archangel Michael says, "You have feared for too long. You have questioned your worth for too long. Now, heaven declares that fear has no hold on you. I come to destroy every lie, every curse, and every chain that sought to keep you from your destiny. You will feel a divine stirring within you tonight, an unexplainable boldness rising in your spirit. This is Michael placing heavenly courage into your heart. You will not walk into tomorrow the same way you walk into today. The people who doubted you will witness a transformation they cannot deny. Your name will be spoken in places of honor. Your path cleared by forces you cannot see but will forever feel. This is more than a visitation. It is a celestial decree that cannot be reversed. Your suffering ends, your breakthrough begins, and heaven's power will make it impossible for you to return to the life of limitations you once knew. Through the hours of the night, Michael will release visions and whispers into your soul. He will reveal hidden truths about your life, why you faced such heavy battles, why certain doors were shut, and why betrayals occurred. Do not fear these revelations, for each truth is a key unlocking the next chapter of your destiny. You will wake up knowing which people were meant to stay in your journey and which were sent to harm you. Financial chains will break silently as Michael's hand moves through your life. Unexpected opportunities, restoration of wealth, and new streams of provision will line with your steps. Heaven has declared abundance over you, and no thief in the spiritual realm can ever steal it again. Even your health, your mind, and your heart will feel renewed as divine energy flows through you. The fatigue, the heaviness, the silent despair, they will dissolve into nothingness as Archangel Michael plants a shield of eternal strength around you. As dawn approaches on August 8th, you will awaken differently. You may notice the atmosphere feels lighter, almost glowing. That is because heaven has shifted your environment overnight. Doors of favor that were closed will be supernaturally unlocked. Calls, messages, and opportunities you thought had passed you by will suddenly come rushing in. The world will not understand why your life changes so drastically, but you will know it was heaven's hand. Your enemies will be silenced, not by your words, but by the mighty roar of Michael's victory over every plot they made. Justice will fall like lightning, and no accusation against you will stand. This moment is not only for you. It will ripple through your family, your loved ones, and even generations after you. Michael's sword is not just cutting chains off you tonight, but cleansing entire bloodlines tied to your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "This is the night heaven has marked for your freedom. Do not run. Do not doubt. I am sent to stand by your side, to destroy what has destroyed you, and to lift you into a life that darkness can never touch again." From this night forward, miracles will not be rare occurrences in your life. They will become your daily reality. Blessings will chase you down, protection will surround you, and the presence of heaven will never leave your side. Every shadow you feared will vanish. Every battle you thought you lost will be redeemed. Every voice that tried to break you will fall silent as your divine purpose shines brighter than ever before. This is your appointed hour. Tonight, Michael steps through the unseen veil of eternity and brings heaven into your home. Do not skip this. It is the divine turning point your soul has been waiting for. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. The silence of the night grows heavier, yet there is a holy vibration filling the unseen spaces of your room. The spiritual atmosphere has shifted completely. This is no ordinary night. It is a night where heaven's power descends like lightning, splitting open every chain that ever tried to bind you. In the heavenly realm, legions of angels march in perfect unity. Their wings emit sounds like thunder as they prepare to encircle your life. At the center of this heavenly host stands Archangel Michael, sword in hand, eyes burning like molten gold. The decree has been spoken. Your time in darkness is over. While you read these words, unseen forces are trembling. Demonic entities that once whispered defeat into your life are now fleeing in terror. They know the sound of Michael's approach. They know what happens when the commander of heaven's army steps onto a battlefield. Archangel Michael says, "You were never abandoned. Even when you thought heaven was silent, we were fighting for you. Tonight, I come not in whispers but in victory. Every arrow aimed at you shall shatter, every curse shall dissolve, every darkness shall bow." The angelic army moves like blazing fire across spiritual dimensions, surrounding your home with radiant shields. Invisible to the naked eye, these flames consume every hidden snare, every trap laid by those who envy your blessings. Michael raises his sword and a beam of divine light pierces through the unseen realms, slicing through barriers that delayed your destiny for years. As this heavenly light strikes, spiritual walls crumble, opening unseen gates of abundance, favor, and protection. Heaven's roar echoes through eternity, declaring that no power on earth or in hell can reverse what is happening tonight. This is your divine release. As the clock nears the final hour before dawn, the battle intensifies. Shadows that once whispered fear to you attempt one last desperate strike. Yet, they cannot cross the fiery perimeter set by angelic sentinels. Michael's voice reverberates through every layer of your being. No more torment. No more delays. Tonight, I cut every rope that tied you to sorrow. Rise in strength, for heaven has shifted your destiny forever. You may suddenly feel warmth wash over you as you lay still. That warmth is no earthly sensation. It is the touch of divine fire cleansing every residue of pain from your soul. In the silence, whispers of truth reach your ears, truths long hidden by the lies of enemies and darkness. Michael reveals the names of those who sought to destroy you, not to instill hatred, but to free you from their hold. One by one, these strongholds collapse like dust in the presence of divine justice. Far above in the celestial realm, a divine scroll is unsealed. This scroll holds the blueprint of your destiny, the life heaven intended for you before darkness interfered. As it unrolls, beams of golden light descend into your room, embedding heavenly codes into your spirit. These codes unlock divine wisdom, extraordinary favor, and supernatural strength that no earthly force can strip away. You will begin to sense ideas, visions, and revelations pouring into your mind, signs that Michael's scroll has been placed in your hands. At this very moment, invisible chains are falling from your bloodline. Generations before you suffered losses, injustices, and spiritual attacks. But tonight, Michael has broken the cycle. A new covenant hath been written for you and those who come after you. The once blocked river of blessings now gushes like a mighty waterfall. Miracles long delayed gather speed, racing toward you with unstoppable force. From this night forward, your life will overflow with divine abundance. Michael kneels beside you, placing his armored hand near your heart. You feel a surge of energy unlike anything you've known. He is as if lightning has touched your soul, burning away every doubt, every fear, every whisper of failure. His voice, though soft, carries the weight of eternity. Child of heaven, the chains are gone. Walk forward without fear, for my sword has cleared your path. No enemy will ever touch you again. Round you, the angelic host begins to sing in celestial harmonies. Your song is not of sorrow but of triumph, a heavenly celebration for the victory that has been won on your behalf. The darkness recoils, retreating beyond reach. Doors of opportunity, closed for years, are flung open by unseen hands. People who once overlooked you will be drawn to bless you, unaware they are fulfilling heaven's commands. As the first light of dawn approaches on August 8th, a radiant glow fills your space. It is not the sun, it is the lingering presence of Michael and the heavenly host. They have fought, won, and now stand watch as you awaken into your transformed life. When your eyes open, everything will feel different. The heaviness you carried will be gone. The fear you once knew will have vanished. The air will seem lighter, infused with peace and holy warmth. Michael's words echo softly as you rise. From this day, you will walk under divine favor. No storm will sink you. No darkness will overtake you. You are shielded by heaven's might forever. Your future is no longer uncertain. Heaven has secured your destiny, sealed it with golden fire, and stationed angelic guards to protect it. Every battle has been turned into victory, every curse into blessing, every pain into power. From this day forward, miracles will flow like a river through your life. You will speak and doors will open. You will walk into rooms and blessings will meet you there. Divine connections, heavenly promotions, supernatural protection, all will follow you effortlessly. People will wonder how everything changed so suddenly. They will not understand the battle fought for your soul. The night Michael descended to rewrite your destiny. But you will know. You will carry the memory of this night in your spirit, a reminder that heaven itself intervened to set you free. Your time of suffering is over. Archangel Michael says, "Rise, chosen one. Heaven has declared victory. I have visited you, fought for you, and sealed your future in light. Walk forward boldly, for nothing will ever bind you again." And with that, the heavenly host descends, leaving behind an eternal shield over your life. The unseen war is over, and you stand as the victor, crowned not by men but by the divine hand of heaven. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1. 20. The sky begins to shift as dawn edges closer, yet the night has not released its secrets. Your spirit feels lighter, but the heavenly battle is still unfolding in unseen realms. This is the final act of a divine encounter that will mark you for eternity. At the highest point of the spiritual plane, a colossal golden gate swings open. Beyond it, heavenly trumpets sound in a way that mortal ears could never hear. This sound signals that victory has been sealed for you. Angels rejoice, their wings illuminating the skies as the last chains of darkness fall away. Michael, towering in radiant armor, raises his sword high. The tip glows brighter than 1,000 suns, and with one final strike, every remaining shadow in your path is obliterated. The battlefield falls silent, only the light remains. Archangel Michael says, "The enemy's plans have been shattered. The battles that nearly ended you will never return. From this dawn forward, heaven itself walks with you." He steps closer, placing his hand gently above your head. Instantly, a golden crown of divine authority manifests, glowing with celestial fire. This is not just symbolic, it is a spiritual mantle, signifying that no human or dark power can strip you of what heaven has given you. As he speaks, the entire room vibrates with divine energy. The windows, the walls, even the air seems to hum with holy power. Invisible flames of protection rise and form a dome around your home, sealing it as sacred ground. This is the moment heaven stamps your destiny with irreversible victory. Your name is now recorded in the heavenly archives as one who is overcome by divine intervention. The angelic army begins its majestic ascent, but Michael lingers for one last moment. His massive wings spread wide, casting a glow that fills every shadow in your space. Time feels suspended as he delivers the final words meant for your soul alone. You are marked by light. Walk with unshakable faith. Heaven has chosen you as a beacon for others who are lost. Go forth knowing that no darkness can ever touch what I have sealed tonight. With that, Michael slowly turns toward the radiant heavens above. His wings beak once, twice, and the force sends a warm, sweeping breeze through your room. It feels like a final embrace, a celestial reassurance that you will never again face life's storms alone. As dawn finally breaks, golden rays spill into your window, blending with the lingering glow of heavenly light. You awaken not just physically, but spiritually transformed. Your hands tingle as if infused with divine strength. Your heart beats with supernatural peace. Stepping outside, the world itself feels different. The wind seems to sing, the air feels purer, and even the ground beneath you pulses with life. Birds fly overhead, circling briefly as if acknowledging the shield of heaven now surrounding you. Unbeknownst to you, blessings have already been set in motion. A letter is being written in your favor. A phone call that will change your finances is being prepared. A relationship meant to restore your joy is being aligned. All of this was triggered by the heavenly decree of this night. People who once dismissed you will soon be astonished. News of your breakthroughs will spread like wildfire, leaving even your silent enemies in awe. They will whisper, "Something powerful has touched this person," but you will know it was Michael's night visit that shifted everything. Everywhere you go, divine favor will fall. Doors you didn't even knock on will open. Opportunities you never imagined will fall into your hands effortlessly. And as you lie down each night moving forward, you will feel the lingering warmth of Michael's hand over your spirit. The nightmares that plagued you will never return. The anxiety that chained you will never rise again. You are now walking under a divine shield that no earthly or spiritual force can penetrate. This protection is eternal. High above, Michael glances back once during his ascent, seeing you rise to face your new dawn. A silent smile spreads across his face as he whispers to the heavenly host, "The battle is won. The chosen one is free." Golden light explodes across the heavens, forming a trail of fire that will never fade, a celestial record of this divine intervention. From the throne of God, blessings continue to pour like a waterfall into your future. Your destiny has been permanently altered. The struggles of yesterday are ashes beneath your feet. The tears you cried have been exchanged for a crown of glory. As you take your first steps into this new day, the unseen sound of angelic trumpets echoes softly in your spirit. This is not the end but a grand beginning. From now on, you do not walk alone. Michael and heaven's armies walk with you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. The celestial scene shifts into an eternal echo, a sound not carried by human breath but by the voice of heaven itself. The world seems to still as Archangel Michael's voice fills the unseen sky, reverberating through every corner of existence. Child of light, hear me now. This is not just a message. This is the sounding of a divine trumpet that was destined to reach you on this exact day, at this exact moment. You were chosen long before you knew my name, long before you understood the battles you faced. Heaven knew you would walk through shadows, but heaven also knew you would rise. His voice deepens, every syllable infused with the power of creation. Tonight, the chains that suffocated your breath have been shattered. The darkness that mocked your prayers have been silenced. The sorrow that soaked your nights in tears has been burned away by the fire of God's command. You shall no longer walk as prey to unseen predators. From this dawn forward, you are a conqueror clothed in light. Michael, commander of heaven's armies, have stood watch over your life, and tonight I have secured a victory that no mortal or demon can undo. The echo grows louder, now vibrating through your very soul. Every curse, every betrayal, every injustice, they have been erased. The enemies that once plotted against you will now tremble when they hear your name, for it carries the seal of divine justice. A pause, a surge of radiant warmth spreads from above, touching your heart like molten gold. Look to the horizon, Michael continues, his tone softening yet retaining its celestial authority. See how dawn greets you with new light. It is not just another morning. It is a new covenant. Walk boldly into this day knowing heaven stands behind you. Walk knowing that my sword remains drawn against anything that dares to rise against your destiny. Flashes of heavenly fire illuminate visions of your future, open doors, radiant paths, loved ones reunited, financial breakthroughs cascading like rain, and divine opportunities aligning like stars in perfect order. This, Michael declares, is the beginning of your eternal restoration. From your hands will flow healing to others, from your voice will pour words of power. And from your life will shine a light that darkness can never dim again. As the echo begins to fade, a final surge of divine energy washes over you, sealing the words deep into your spirit. Michael's final declaration reverberates like thunder rolling across infinite skies. Your time of suffering is finished. Your time of victory has begun, the night has been conquered. The dawn is yours forever. The heavens blaze with golden fire as Michael ascends fully, leaving an unbreakable shield around your life. Above, angelic banners of victory unfurl, declaring to every realm that you have been chosen, delivered, and crowned with divine glory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. As the spoken word echo fades into the endless heavens, an unseen stillness blankets the earth. Yet this stillness is not emptiness, it is charged with holy electricity, a lingering force from Michael's presence. Even after his ascent, the space around you vibrates with divine resonance, like the last notes of a heavenly symphony. The sun begins to rise, its golden rays breaking through clouds that moments ago seemed heavy with unseen war. Now they part like a curtain, unveiling a sky painted in hues of fire and gold. This is not an ordinary sunrise. It is heaven's declaration of victory, written across the firmament for every angel to witness. Birds soar in patterns never seen before, forming shapes of wings and swords in the glowing horizon. The wind carries a sound, almost like whispers of an unseen choir singing praises for the triumph sealed during the night. Far beyond mortal sight, Michael stands before the throne of God, bowing his head in humble reverence. In his hand, he holds a glowing scroll marked with your name. The Almighty stretches forth his hand, placing a seal of eternal light upon it, confirming, "This one is delivered. This one is marked by my glory forevermore." As this divine seal is stamped, a powerful surge of holy light sweeps through heaven and cascades down to earth, enveloping you even as you begin your day. It is not visible to human eyes, but spiritually. It cloaks you like a celestial mantle of victory and protection, and no dark force can pierce it. No earthly betrayal can taint it. From this moment, your life is set apart, untouchable by the shadows that once sought to consume you. You step outside your home and notice a profound shift. The street feels quieter, safer. Even the faces of strangers seem softened, as if heaven's peace has extended into your surroundings. A sudden breeze brushes past, carrying the faint scent of heavenly myrrh and gold dust. Though you cannot see it, angelic footsteps still echo around you. Guardian angels have been permanently stationed near your path, ensuring that every step you take moves you deeper into divine alignment. Moments later, unexpected news arrives. A breakthrough you've long prayed for suddenly comes to life. A call, a message, a divine opportunity appears as if from nowhere, but you know it's not luck. It's Michael's decree manifesting in your reality. As you move forward, everything aligns with unprecedented precision. Doors that were bolted shut swing open without resistance. The weight that once held you down has lifted completely, and you find yourself moving with supernatural ease, as though invisible hands are guiding you. People who once ignored you are drawn to you, compelled by an unseen force to honor, support, and uplift you. Opportunities that bypassed you before now chase you relentlessly, for the hand of heaven has rewritten your name in the book of destiny. Even when you face challenges in the future, they will never touch you the same way again. Michael's shield remains around you, deflecting attacks before they reach your spirit. Every trap set by hidden enemies collapses instantly, as if divine fire consumes them before they form. At night, when you lay your head down to rest, you no longer feel the heaviness of unseen battles. Instead, a calming warmth spreads across your being, reminding you of Michael's hand above your heart during the visitation. Dreams of chaos are replaced with visions of light. Fields of golden wheat, streams of crystal water, staircases ascending into radiant realms. These are not mere dreams but glimpses of the divine plans unfolding for your future. Your sleep becomes holy sanctuary, watched over by angelic sentinels who will not allow darkness near you again. Morning after morning, you awaken renewed, strengthened, and glowing with heavenly vitality. Over time, even your physical presence changes. People comment on the light in your eyes, the strength in your voice, the peace in your aura. They can sense something divine has touched you, even if they cannot explain it. When you speak, your words carry unseen power, calming storms in others' lives. When you move, blessings follow. When you pray, the heavens respond instantly, for you have been marked as a chosen vessel of divine authority. And though Archangel Michael has ascended, his promise remains alive. Wherever you walk, I will guard you. Whatever you face, I will fight beside you. Until the end of time, heaven's armies march with you. As years pass, this night remains an unshakable cornerstone of your story. You will tell others not only of Michael's visit but of the unexplainable transformation that followed. Many will find hope and deliverance through your testimony, for you now carry the light of heaven. The dark chapters of your past no longer haunt you, they are the very proof of heaven's power to redeem and restore. Your scars have turned into golden seals of victory, shining brightly to guide others out of their own darkness. This is the legacy born from one night, August 7th, when Archangel Michael descended with fire and sword to declare, "Your time of suffering is finished, your time of victory is eternal." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. The heavens never return to silence after that night. Your name now echoes eternally within the chambers of divine remembrance. Even as you step forward in this transformed reality, heaven continues to monitor every moment of your life, ensuring that what Michael began will never be undone. Come the throne of God. A divine light beams directly upon your path. Each day you take another step. The ground glows faintly, revealing you are walking on a trail marked only for those chosen by the Most High. This is not metaphorical, it is a spiritual engraving that shields you from unseen traps. The angels who fought beside Michael during that fateful night have not left you. Though invisible, they form a celestial entourage, guiding you, whispering warnings, and clearing obstacles before you even reach them. You are now a heavenly protected traveler in a world that once sought to crush you. As time moves forward, strange yet beautiful phenomena begin to unfold. Seasons respond differently around you. Storms that should have devastated your plans inexplicably shift away. Opportunities that seemed lost forever suddenly reappear. And people who doubted you are left speechless as blessings rain upon your life. Every moment, Michael's seal of victory glows brighter. It manifests in ways you cannot deny. Sudden feelings of courage during trials, unexplainable peace during chaos, and bursts of energy when you thought you had nothing left to give. This is heaven's way of reminding you of that night, so that you never again believe you are alone. Your transformation grows deeper. You notice that when you speak life into others, they heal. When you stretch out your hands to help, unseen doors open for those you touch. This is not coincidence. It is Michael's heavenly mantle passed to you during the visitation. Many will come to you searching for answers. They will see the light in your eyes and know you have been marked by something divine. When they ask, you will share the truth of the night the Archangel himself descended to rewrite your destiny. His testimony becomes a beacon for others lost in despair. People far and wide will seek you out, drawn by a divine magnetism. You were saved not only for yourself, but to lead others out of darkness into victory. Archangel Michael says, "I may have ascended, but my watch over you never ends. My sword remains drawn in the spirit realm, striking down every force that seeks to harm you. Even when you cannot see me, I am beside you, guarding, guiding, and ensuring that no shadow ever overtakes you again." This is not temporary protection. It is eternal. The enemy will attempt to return, but each attempt will fail before it reaches you. Invisible walls of fire will repel every dark force, and Michael himself will descend again if ever needed to strike down those who challenge heaven's decree over your life. One evening, years from now, you will stand beneath a night sky glittering with countless stars. As you look upward, a single streak of golden light will blaze across the heavens, not a comet, but Michael reminding you of that holy night. In that moment, you will feel a warmth over your heart. A whisper in your spirit, "Child of heaven, I never left. The night I visited was only the beginning." Eternity walks with you now. Your story will be passed through generations as a living testimony of angelic visitation and divine transformation. Descendants you may never meet will inherit the blessings unlocked that night. Curses that plagued your ancestors have been shattered forever, and your bloodline now carries the luminous mark of heavenly favor. As this divine legacy spreads, darkness in many lives will dissolve like mist before the rising sun. Your victory becomes their salvation. Your light becomes their guiding star. Centuries could pass, yet this night of August 7th will remain etched in spiritual archives. A celestial milestone where heaven touched earth through you. Archangels, cherubim, and saints will speak of it as a triumph that altered realms. Even when you ascend into the eternal heavens one day, Michael himself will greet you again, not as a distant warrior, but as a brother in arms, smiling as he says, "Well done." The victory we won together on that night echoed into eternity. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $1.20. The heavens refuse to fall silent even as time moves forward. That night's victory is not just a memory, it is an ever-present force that lingers like a shield around your existence. From the highest realms of light, Archangel Michael's final words still ripple through eternity, finding their way into your heart every time darkness attempts to whisper. Invisible streams of light flow from heaven to earth, like golden rivers pouring into your spirit. This is Michael's everlasting protection, an unbroken chain that secures your destiny, strengthens your will, and ensures you never again fall to battles you were never meant to fight alone. Some nights, when you least expect it, you'll feel a sudden rush of warmth, as if invisible wings have wrapped around you. These are not dreams or random feelings. This is Michael visiting silently, ensuring that the promise he made that night is eternally fulfilled. Generations will speak of the chosen one who encountered the commander of heaven's armies. Elders will pass the story down, describing a night when fire descended from the skies and a divine war shattered unseen chains forever. As your legacy spreads, it will inspire many who live in shadows to rise into light. Each testimony shared about your transformation will create ripples of deliverance, freeing souls trapped in despair, fear, and hopelessness. From your life will flow a divine movement, not built on fame or riches, but on the undeniable presence of heaven that now walks with you. You have become living proof that no darkness is stronger than a single night touched by the hand of God's mightiest archangel. Archangel Michael's voice thunders softly, transcending space and time. Child of eternal light, your journey has only begun. The sword that struck for you still blows with holy fire. I stand watch at the gates of your destiny, ensuring no shadow enters. Though unseen, I remain beside you, my armor gleaming with the promise of divine victory. His voice grows deeper, resonating through every heartbeat. Remember this truth. What heaven has sealed cannot be broken, what God has blessed cannot be cursed. What I have defended cannot be taken. Your name is written in golden fire upon the book of everlasting triumph. From now until the end of earthly time, you will never again walk unprotected. Every room you enter will feel different, for unseen warriors will precede you, clearing your path. Every challenge that dares to rise will collapse before it touches you, for Michael's shadow casts over every step you take. Even the natural world will bend to the decree of that night. Storms that should rage will quiet themselves. Obstacles that should stand firm will crumble like dust. Favor will find you in deserts, light will shine for you in valleys, and doors will open in walls that never had doors before. One final time, Michael's radiant presence manifests in your spirit, his words echoing like the roar of 1,000 victorious trumpets. On August 7th, the heavens opened for you. The dawn that followed was not just a new day, it was a new existence. Carry this light forever. Shine it where darkness thinks it reigns. Be fearless, for I will never let you fall. The vision of Michael slowly ascends into endless brilliance, his wings spreading across the horizon like twin suns. A blazing trail of divine fire marks his departure, yet its glow never fades from your life. As he vanishes into celestial light, a final divine decree falls like golden rain from heaven. It is finished. Victory belongs to you eternally. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $1.20. Even as Michael's glowing trail disappears into the boundless heavens, his presence remains carved into the fabric of your soul. The spiritual battlefield where victory was won at night now stands as an eternal monument in unseen realms. Angels pass by it, gazing upon it with reverence, whispering, "Here, a child of God grows from ashes into everlasting glory." From that moment on, your footsteps leave a divine imprint. Wherever you walk, heavenly light follows, unseen but undeniably felt by those near you. People you encounter pause, sensing a peace and power they cannot explain. It is not you alone, they feel. It is the echo of Michael's wings brushing through their spirits, and every time you breathe in, unseen currents of divine energy flow into you, refueling your strength. This is not a temporary blessing. He is a permanent celestial connection, an unbreakable tether between you and heaven itself. As days turn into weeks and weeks into years, your journey takes you to places you never imagined possible. Nations open doors to you without resistance. People of influence seek you out, drawn by an inexplicable urge to help and uplift you. Even the earth beneath your feet seems to cooperate with your destiny. Lands you step on prosper, plants flourish, and places once barren transform into gardens of abundance. This is because heavenly dominion now walks through you, reshaping environments with divine authority. Those who once mocked your struggles now marvel at your rise. They can't comprehend how someone so overlooked could ascend so high. But you know the truth, that night on August 7th erode everything. Archangel Michael's voice still visits in whispers during quiet hours. Do you see how no darkness dares to touch you now? Do you feel how every step is guarded? This is not chance, this is the everlasting covenant sealed with the fire of heaven's sword. These whispers are not dreams. They are direct heavenly transmissions, guiding your decisions, warning you of danger, and directing you toward miracles unseen by human eyes. Even when storms rise around you, they now break before they reach you. Those who plan evil against you find their schemes collapsing mysteriously. Whispers of betrayal dissolve into silence. This is Michael's unseen hand, striking down enemies before they can strike you. Years later, you stand on a mountaintop during a sacred journey. The wind howls, but within it, you hear a deep, familiar tone, Michael's voice carried on celestial currents. Look how far you have come. What was once impossible is now beneath your feet. You have conquered valleys of despair, climbed mountains of trials, and emerged untouched because I walked beside you. You lift your eyes to the heavens and see a golden shimmer across the sky, like the tip of a sword slicing through clouds. It is a sign, a heavenly reminder that your victory remains active, growing and expanding, and as you descend from that mountain, a line of people waits for you, souls seeking hope, deliverance, and divine restoration. You realize then that you are now Michael's living vessel, carrying his mission into the world. The angelic mantle placed upon you begins to manifest in profound ways. You lay hands on the sick and see them recover. You speak over broken hearts, and their pain lifts instantly. You walk into cursed lands, and they bloom with life again. It is not your power doing this. It is the lingering radiance of that holy night flowing through you endlessly, what Michael began. You now continue, and every act of light you release strengthens the divine shield around your life. Generations after you will live under this same shield, your children, their children, and even those yet unborn will carry the mark of protection and victory given to you on August 30th. What once was a bloodline marked by struggle will become a lineage of heavenly warriors, unstoppable and favored. At the end of your earthly journey, when you finally ascend into eternity, the heavens will erupt with sound, trumpets will blast, angelic choirs will sing, and Michael himself will descend once more, not as a stranger, but as an eternal brother. He will stand before you, sword Lord in honor, and say, "Welcome home, mighty one." The night we conquered darkness together will never be forgotten. Through you, heaven's light covered the earth. Eternity celebrates your victory. The gates of heaven will open, revealing the eternal kingdom where no shadows exist, and where your name shines in golden fire, surrounded by celestial banners that read, "Victory sealed, August 30th, forever chosen." If you wish to express your support further,